Hello, good morning, and welcome to AGTV Abuja. Today, your number one flashy program that seeks to bring to bear activities and happening within the Federal Capital Territory, and of course, those happening around the city of power, Abuja. Welcome. I'm Jethro Ilya. On the program this morning, we take a look at Abuja Municipal Area Council 1 year under Honorable Christopher Zakka Maikalangu as chairman of this council. He was sworn into office uh, June 2022. This makes it 1 year exactly in office. And we shall be taking a look at its activities, developmental projects, and what this government has been able to put up for the people of Abuja Municipal Area Council. And to do this, we have with us Honorable Inyang Emmanuel in the studio. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome. How is it?
Well, first and foremost, I want to thank the AGTV for having me here.
Thank you.
I am happy I'm here because it's been a while that I came here, and today I'm here. And thanking you for giving me this audience to be here.
Welcome. Yes, has it been under over the past 1 year as supervisory councillor special duties under Honorable Zakka Christopher Maikalangu as AMAC chairman? How has it been over the past 1 year?
First and foremost, I want to appreciate and thank the Almighty God who has given us the opportunity to clock 1 year so soon. That
Yeah, it's just like yesterday.
Yes, very like yesterday. The leadership of Abuja Municipal Area Council came on board on the 14th of June 2022, and just some few days back, we had a world press conference to mark the 1 year anniversary of Honorable Christopher Zakka Maikalangu's administration.
Yes.
For us as a people, for us as a member of council, for us in Abuja Municipal Area Council, we give praises to the Almighty God and to the chairman and other members of cabinet who have been able to water all the situations we find during this 1 year progress taking, and the achievement so far is unprecedented considering the loopholes we made and all the other things we came across. And for us, we want to say God has been faithful to us.
Okay, your government took over from a government that's by some described as an excellent administration. That is the former chairman of Abuja Municipal Area Council. Going by that, going by the ratio, would you say your government the government of Christopher Zakka Maikalangu have been able to outweigh some of these praises?
Well, it all depends on interpretations and the meaning of any statement anybody make or attached to any persons. My duty here is to appreciate God for what God is using the present chairman to do. Well, like it's always known, government is all continuous, and we come to see what others have done, and those we could not finish. We finished it and continue to do our best. The former government have done its own.
Yes,
they have done their own. They have tried their best, and what we are here for is to do our own best, possibly maybe better than what we came to meet.
Okay.
As for us, we came into council and met a lot of things that have been done, the ones that were not completed, some debts that were there as a government. We had to inherit all. We inherited the good, the bad, and the ugly to ensure that everything that we see, we start up from there and give it all the best.
Okay. Talking about your administration under Honorable Christopher Zakka Maikalangu, let's look at infrastructure. Abuja has been, the city center is relatively okay, but there are villages surrounding this city. In terms of infrastructure, would you say your government has done relatively well in ensuring that the villages, the community people have a breath of new life?
Yes, by His grace, we went around the 12 ward to campaign, and the 12 ward mostly are the hinterlands. There are some few wards that are within the city.
Yes,
and almost about 8 or 9 wards are within the hinterland, the locales where the locals lives.
Yeah.
And we discovered so many things that needed to be done. One, water. People needed water, considering the water they were using even before we came on board. 2, schools. Some schools are not okay. Some classes do not have sitting chairs for
Okay.
people to have opportunity to sit
For learning.
comfortably to learn. We also discovered that roads, the feeder roads, the local roads were very, very bad. And we also noted that our people also need to be empowered, because we saw some elements of poverty written around quite a good number of our youth and others. And we also felt that these are areas that the government must look into. Mind you, while we're going on campaign, promises were made.
Yes.
And all these promises were recorded, both by the people who are making the promises to, and we that are making these promises, because there must always be a day that there will be comparison
For
between, yes, what we said and what we are doing.
No.
All of these were things we all did. And for us as a people, when we came in, we hit the ball rolling.
Okay.
Because not minding the difficult times we came to see in terms of the depths that we met on ground. And again, mind you, there were also these tribunals, cases that are ongoing. The first tribunal removed us from office. That alone was a distraction. Complete distraction.
I think before then there was the issue of tenure elongation.
Yes, there was. The tenure elongation was before we were sworn in.
Yes.
I'm talking about when we have taken oath of office now.
Okay.
Now, when we took oath of office, the issue of tribunals came in. The first tribunal removed us from office. That alone was a very, very big distraction to us. But that did not deter us from knowing where we are coming from and what we have promised to do. As God would like it, we appealed what came out from the lower tribunal. And God, in His infinite mercy, gave us victory at the appeal tribunal. And having put the ball rolling already,
yes,
these things were already in place. I can tell you now, by next week, by His grace, we will be going at on-the-spot commissioning of so many projects.
Okay.
So many. Where all the medias, and when I mean all the medias, from AIT, channels, Arise Television, NTA, and every other media that you think of.
AGTV.
Definitely, if I am here, you should know that you're already coming with us. Because I'm already here.
It's okay.
So all the media stations are already invited from next week to see on-the-spot assessment of what we've been able to do, the achievement we've gotten.
Try to commission something.
Exactly. They will be commissioning in Zone A, Zone B, Zone C. Mind you, Abuja municipality is divided into 3 zones. Where we have Zone A, comprising of Karishi Ward, Orozo Ward, Karo Ward, and Nyanya Ward. Now we have Zone B, comprising of Kabusa Ward, City Center Ward, Wuse Ward, and Gariki Ward. Now we have Zone C, comprising of Joa Ward, comprising of Gui Ward, comprising of Gwagwa Ward, and comprising of Gwarempa Ward. These are the 12 wards that makes Abuja municipality. So all these Zone A, B, and C projects have already been mapped out for commissioning and inspection, because some are ready for commissioning, others are ongoing. Let me tell you, it is not common that a local government, an area council, is abstracting roads, tarring roads, not just grading, abstract on our roads at the locals. This the media will see when they come with us. And you all know that for you to abstract a road, to tar a road, does not take small amount of money.
We quite understand that it's expensive to asphalt roads.
So much, I must tell you the fact. And where there are bridges, we construct bridges. Yes, to enable us get the road ready for the work that is meant. And again, sir, motorized boreholes.
For water provision and supply.
All these are some of the projects, and so many of the boreholes, because we discovered that in the past, when we do boreholes and they are being powered by either generator or NEPA, the problem arises where the locals may not have money to buy fuel.
For the generator to
power the generator. To enable them pump water. 2, we also discovered if there is no electricity from the national grid, that's the NEPA, I mean the ADC and all of that, which means they cannot pump water. So what do? We now knew that the best way to go is to use solar.
Solar?
Yes.
Solar powered
borehole. And all of these that we've planted in different localities are all powered by solar.
Wow.
so that you will not have issue of NEPA or ADC and all of that. You will not have the issue of having fuel or the generator is not okay and
But
all of that.
how sustainable is this solar
Yes,
panels?
the sustainability is that, one, the community where all these infrastructures are being installed have been co-opted
into the
management of this facility.
Okay.
Why? Because they are the people that are going to make use of these facilities.
Okay.
In the night, in the afternoon, even when it is raining,
yes,
they have to protect, to avoid being thefts that may go there to get it removed and all of that.
Yes.
Considering the cost of solar and all that it follows it.
Yes.
So the community take ownership of this project and own it.
So it's a co-owned
yes.
project.
So based on this, they will do everything possible to sustain and maintain it and secure it. This is for water.
Yes.
Now, we also have other projects that is going to be commissioned, for example, roads that is already ready for commissioning. This road is not just the grading road, the one that with
asphalt roads?
Yes, asphalt roads will be commissioned. We have different locations, not one, not two, not three.
Wow.
In different locations
by
Abuja Municipal Area Council, a local government, mind you.
Okay.
A local government.
Yeah, of course. Some will say that councils in Abuja, in FCT, are as rich as some states.
Well, I wouldn't know about that, but what I know is goodwill.
Goodwill.
It's the goodwill of the leadership.
Yes.
The goodwill of the leadership. You see, it's not all about having too much fun.
Management.
Exactly.
Now, moving forward, talking about management, would you say this administration, averagely, how would you score the management ability of this government in managing what they met on ground?
Yes, when we came on board, we discovered that financial protection and management was porous.
Okay.
Yes.
When you say porous, what do you mean?
Porous in the sense that there were no strong checks and balances. And again, internally generated revenue were at the big and core of anybody who just assumed
big and core of anybody
who just
not the chairman.
Yes, no, who just assumed to be a consultant for Abuja Municipal Area Council.
But I think these are done with what's it called? With let's say like being given permission.
That's where I'm going. We discovered that some persons forged so much of documents.
Forged.
Yes.
But we've not had anybody being sentenced to jail for all of that.
All of this, so many people have been arrested.
Okay.
And this is when it comes to issue of this, is a criminal case. So it's not we that can prosecute direct. It has to be the Commissioner of Police versus whosoever has committed this offense. Now,
but don't the council has the mandate to prosecute all, not prosecute per se, but to see how we can.
What we did was to ensure that most of them that were found in this act were arrested.
Okay.
And our legal department too, in collaboration with the authority, that the police authority and the rest, are ensuring that all of this is being handled. Now, what did we do? We discovered that the reason why all of this were happening was because people were collecting direct cash from the clients. Yes, from those who are paying revenue to the council. Okay. Direct cash.
Physical cash.
Physical cash, yes. That's what we discovered.
Okay.
So what did we do? We quickly went on air to educate the residents of
AMAC. I remember, even if we have covered quite a number of awareness program by AMAC to ensure that people shouldn't pay.
Now, we try our best to get across to different media houses.
Yes.
And using other mediums to inform Nigerians, residents in Abuja Municipal Area Council, not to engage in any payment of cash, but rather to be engaged in payment of money to AMAC's account designated for the purpose for which you are making this payment.
Okay.
And that will also reflect by alerts that will be received for those payments you are making. Okay. In the past, somebody would just come with a receipt. You give him cash, he writes a receipt for you, not knowing that some of those receipts were forged, gotten from wherever they don't know. And that was why we came up with a new system that when you make this payment, we must see electronically where this money gets into AMAC's account specifically meant for that revenue head.
Wow.
And that on its own now, you cannot just collect receipts. We must see those evidence. If you have made payment directly to through the bank, or you've used POS, we must see those printouts. We did not even stop there.
Okay.
We did not stop by just seeing the receipt or printout. We will go further to confirm that such fund entered into that account by getting bank printout for you before you are being issued a receipt.
This has become so stringent.
Exactly. And that on its own has helped us to ensure that people do not take it as business as usual. Again, we did not stop there. We went further.
Okay.
By constituting a task force.
I think we've seen activities of that task force.
Exactly.
Here and there.
Of some few days back, task force arrested some people on the street using AMAC them to be collecting money
from residents.
Exactly.
Wow.
They were shown. I saw some of them on telly. I saw some of them on Facebook posts.
Okay.
That were arrested and handed over to the mobile court.
We hope to have that.
So all of this has been able to checkmate. Now, again, within the council itself, whenever payment is to be made, it must get to the final bus stop, which is the cash room.
Okay.
It must have gone through all the process and get to where payments finally at the treasury of the department, where it is said and complete that of a truth,
such money,
such request for social and so payment or such of this need to be paid, and it is confirmed that it's genuine. Yes, okay. Before the chairman would apex and allow such payment.
Wow, that is quite commendable. Moving forward, talking about health in AMAC, aside just health, generally, health department, we have in Kuchigoro here, where our office is situated, we have AMAC clinic, and we've been to places where we didn't find any presence of health clinic, or what have the administration done in ensuring that this reaches out to the interlands health-wise, because it's health, they say, is wealth.
Exactly.
What has the government done in addressing this?
Well, for me, I know by next week, some of these questions you're asking, maybe you will no longer ask them.
Okay.
Why? Because you see quite a good numbers of health centers that will be commissioned.
Okay.
We have discovered what you said, that there are some communities who actually need these health centers and they are not there. We've gone further to ensure that health centers are built. And we did not just stop there, sir, because the structure alone will not save the situation.
Of course.
Now, what we've decided to do again is to ensure that there are drugs provided in each of these health centers.
Okay.
We've also been able to bring in lab technologists.
Okay.
Because you see, the situation where somebody says I'm sick and there's no analysis of lab to really ascertain what is really wrong with him, you go ahead and administer treatment.
Drugs.
That the council noticed and decided not to allow it to continue. Okay. And that's why in all our health centers, we ensure that they are lab technologists, qualified lab technologists, so that when you're sick, your samples of blood and whatsoever will be taken. And it will go through all the processes to actually determine what is really wrong with you before administration of whatsoever treatment will be done to you. We did not also stop there. We discovered that apart from our health centers, there is need for advocacy of the health department. Even during this 1 year anniversary, most of the communities are going to experience this.
Okay.
The health department have already formed up a team that will be at different locations at the same time, carrying out giving out of drug testing. They will be testing. They will be examining. Doctors will be in all the centers.
Okay.
Outside the health centers.
Okay. Is this in commemoration of your 1 year?
No, these are things we do intervals. Yes, these are things we do at intervals. But luckily, this one come within this period that we are celebrating
1 year
anniversary. So this will be carried out to ensure that these doctors that are brought in from different areas, will be going around different communities for those who need attention of the doctors and all of the pharmacies and what have you, to be able to ascertain what is really wrong with an individual's and administer treatment and all of that. Again, sir, the council believes that some persons might not have funds to go to hospital. Poverty. Now, during this period too, for those who will not be able, if we discover some sickness cannot be treated at the clinic, and at when this programs that we're about carrying out, what we do, we quickly refer to a more higher hospital. And the council takes some level of responsibility to ensure that such treatment is being carried out.
But instead of doing that, because you don't know that what the council will be spending will be more than saying, okay, let the council put up funds to set up a higher hospital. Is that not better?
Yes. You know, as a local government, like we have primary health centers.
Yes.
We have kind of secondary health centers and all of that. Now, in all of this, council need fund to carry out different needs
at different times.
At different times, and mind you, we have 12 wards. So, since there are other hospitals who are higher than the one we have at the primary health centers, it is more easier for us to send them to that hospital, because all of them might not have that same ailment at the same time. So that
utilizing what
you have, so that we will have funds to be able to carry out other engagements where council need to discover that there is need for the people to be taken care of.
All right.
Yes, sir.
If you're just joining us, we're on Abuja Today, showing on AGTV, where we're talking about Honorable Christopher Zakka Maikalangu's 1 year in office as AMAC chairman. And we have in the studio Honorable Inyang Emmanuel doing justice and responding to issues as we discuss and dissect happenings and activities of this chairman. We've talked quite a number of things, infrastructure and, of course, others. Now, before we go, are there challenges in taking out your responsibilities, and what will be your call to Nigerians, especially residents of Abuja Municipal Council, in ensuring that all hands are on deck to ensuring AMAC gets better?
Normally, you see, there is no way there will not be challenges.
So you just highlight
there will always be challenges, like shortage of funding, because no matter the amount of money you have, there are so many engagements that needs your attention. As I speak with you, by next week, Abuja Municipal Area Council will be giving out scholarships to indigenes of Abuja and non-indigenes, which is not common anywhere in Nigeria. What am I saying? That there are residents of Abuja Municipal Area Council who participate in ensuring that AMAC is where it is today.
Yes.
And they are the original inhabitants, the indigenes of Abuja Municipal Area Council. Now, in some area council or some local government, their most interest is to the indigenes.
Yes.
Or that their local government. Even on in other states.
Yes.
It is strictly...
I think we've seen where even in schools where scholarships are given to only
indigenes of a particular place.
Yes.
Now, but because of the magnanimity of the chief executive of AMAC, and also considering the metropolitan nature of Abuja Municipal Area Council, considering the fact that AMAC happens to be the seat of power of Nigeria, which means that other Nigerians who are not original inhabitants of Abuja Municipal Area Council are all here participating
in the process
of building Abuja Municipal Area Council.
Wow.
And chairman in his magnanimity allows other Nigerians
to benefit
from this gesture.
Wow.
So as I speak with you now, forms are already given out to both indigenes and non-indigenes of Abuja Municipal Area Council.
Wow.
And the criteria is that you must be in School of Education, Polytechnic, or the university.
Both private and government owned?
No. Only private are not involved here. Okay. Because for you to have funding to be able to pay for a private university.
You don't need level of
you don't need.
financial
Yes,
freedom.
no, you don't need. And these are meant for indigent students who cannot afford school
Ordinarily.
fees on their own without support from here and there.
There.
As a responsible government,
Yes.
we strongly believe that we must also put our helping hands in this. And that is why what you must present to us as you're coming for the interview is that one, your admission letter,
Okay.
your previous school fees that you've paid, a receipt
receipts.
to show that yes. And again, you must have either an indigent certificate or a resident certificate
Yes.
to prove that you are not residing in Lagos
And then you want to come and
and you want
collect
to benefit
from
from Abuja Municipal Area Council. So
scholarship.
we must confirm that you are a resident of Abuja Municipal Area Council or you are an indigent of Abuja Municipal Area Council. These are all the criteria you need to put forward for you to be able to go through the interviews and be able to come out and shortlisted and be a beneficiary of this. And as I speak with you, sir, the screening is taking place this week and payment will commence next week. That's to tell you how ready we are for this.
This is laudable.
Yes.
Like I said, we are talking Abuja Municipal Area Council under Honorable Zakka Christopher Maikalangu, and we've been having Honorable Ian Emmanuel to do justice. And of course, if you're just joining, you've missed a lot. But I hope you can follow up to get to know what we've discussed here. Mr. Ian, thank you very much for coming. I'm sure our viewers have learned a lot from our interview this morning, and those who have been having questions and as to what the chairman is doing, I'm sure questions have been answered. But in case you still have another question, you can drop in our comment section. Thank you, Mr. Ian. We hope to have you again.
Yeah.
And again.
But I want to give a parting word.
Okay.
Yes. I want to appeal to the residents of Abuja Municipal Area Council, both the indigents and non-indigents who are residing in Abuja Municipal Area Council. We need your cooperation.
Okay.
We need your understanding. We need every support that you can give to us to enable us succeed, because the support of the citizenry is very, very key to the success of the council. We need your prayers, because for us as a people, we made promises to the people while we went on campaign. And it is time now for us to say, yes, those promises we made,
we've done
it. And
done that.
Support that we need is that, one, those infrastructures that were put in different communities, please protect them. It is for you.
Yes.
We are putting it there for you. Don't allow it to be vandalized. So many communities will have light. We're going to commission light projects.
Okay.
We're going to commission so many transformers and a host of them. So many projects will be commissioned. And all of these are for the locals and for the residents of that area. So they owe us that responsibility to protect those projects that have been established in their community.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being part of this show this morning. That is how far we can go. But like you said, AGT will bring to you the commissioning and on-the-spot assessment of all the projects carried by AMAC in the coming days. I'm Jetro Ilya. Bye for now.